Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Unpopular K-pop opinions, because Coachella 2026 is already here.
Yo vine fue a esto.
Yeah,
One,
we do.
the 2026 Coachella lineup dropped and Cat's Eye made the cut. Everybody act shocked. Cue the cries of Paola echoing across Stan Twitter. Hybe's Cat's Eye push this year has been so aggressive it could qualify as cyberbullying. But they earned this slot. The
We saw Lollapalooza.
Oh, it was Lollapalooza. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they're ready. They're ready.
Yeah, so I mean they performed well in Lollapalooza, and this is no shocker that they get Coachella gig. Hype.
What day? Which day?
It's in April usually.
No, but like which day with which star?
Oh, I don't know. You know, to me, I think that's cool. They deserve it. I don't think there's nothing fake about them. It's not like they're headlining. That would be another story. They're just performing. We've seen lesser acts than them perform before, so I don't think.
I wouldn't say deserve. They earned.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. They earned. That's what I
There's
mean by
difference
deserve.
from deserve.
Deserve
There's
it
a
means
lot of
earned.
artists who can deserve. No, I think that's
Yeah.
the big difference.
Well, okay, fine, earned it. They earned it, so it's good for them.
viral run they had in 2025? Unmatched. Now let's talk Taemin, an absolute curveball. No one saw this coming. Like who
Yeah,
the
that
heck
was
bet money on
random.
Taemin at Coachella 2026? No one. But you know he's gonna make it look like his personal funeral and resurrection. There will be blood, there will be lace, there will be at least 17 shirtless body rolls and someone in the front row passing out. And then because Coachella is addicted to kissing YG's crusty boot, Big Bang has officially re-entered the chat. Because why not? After that nostalgic reunion at Mama last year, it was only a matter of time before they pulled the Legends return card again. Everyone's already foaming at the mouth calling it the next 2-in-1 moment. And yeah, it's gonna be legendary, don't get me wrong, but can y'all do me one favor? Stop tagging TOP, he doesn't want it, he doesn't want you, he doesn't even want the group chat. The man said in an actual interview that he hasn't spoken to the other members in years because he's too emotionally wrecked over everything that happened. He literally blocks fans who tag him in anything Big Bang. You really think he's about to pop out of a LED cube in the California desert and wave at you? Girl, let that man heal. If anyone's showing up uninvited it's Sungri, and if he does, I will personally be in the crowd with a flamethrower and a police report ready. Die villain. Anyway, moving on.
I don't think he's showing up uninvited because he's a convicted criminal. He's not gonna get entry into the country.
He's Sungri?
Hungry, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Red Velvet are also performing. Oh wait, it's Green Velvet, my
Because
bad.
you're convicted, they don't let you in.
Yeah, remember 21 Savage? He couldn't, or some, I think it's 21 Savage. He couldn't perform in Canada or something. Because, yeah, once you convicted criminal, country can refuse entry. And the states are not letting no convicted criminal in. So, yeah.
I wasn't wearing my glasses and had a stroke mid-scroll. But tell me why the entire K-pop prediction community manifested SPA like their life depended on it, and Coachella said heck no. Honestly, praise be. After that Good Morning America train wreck, they would have gotten eaten alive. Doesn't matter if they sing live or not. The backlash was loading the moment their name was even whispered. I was already mentally drafting the think pieces. Was SPA ready for Coachella? What went wrong? Are holograms the future of shame? It was giving Lee Seraphim at Coachella backlash energy before it even happened. We were about to see them go viral in 4K tiers, and not in the way their stans wanted. Honestly, my only beef with this year's K-pop lineup is that it's too good. Like, boringly good. There's no one to drag, no one to destroy. No one's gonna tank their career with a poorly timed encore or a dead crowd. Everyone's gonna deliver. Everyone's gonna look amazing.
Let me
Everyone's
pull
gonna
up
sing
this
300%
lineup. We can
live.
talk
This
about
is
it a little
horrible.
bit.
What am I supposed to do in my Coachella review video next year? Praise people? Please. That's against my religion. And before I forget, Justin Bieber is headlining. Okay, that's cute. I can't wait to see who actually headlines when he inevitably pulls out 36 hours before his set to focus on wellness. The man is 90% Instagram apology and 10% shoulder tattoo at this point. I'm already betting on his cancellation. Coachella, call me. I got backup options.
Okay, so Friday night headliner Sabrina Carpenter. Wow, in just 2 years she went just for a regular actor headlining. Because we watch her. That's when she dropped Espresso. I remember. Espresso Coachella set was just like the music video. What's the Espresso? I think so. Yeah, wow, good for her. The XX. No idea who the fuck that is. 9 Inch Noise, Disclosure, Turnstile.
Friday?
Yeah, Dijon, Teddy Swims. Wow.
Oh, Teddy Swims didn't get headline.
No, and Teddy Swims is in smaller letters than Cat's Eye. So they're like basically saying she's like on the same level. Wow. Sexy Red is lesser than Cat's Eye. Central C is lesser than Cat's Eye.
How do you say lesser? Let me see. What do you mean by lesser?
Well, basically the font size is how late you're gonna be in the day, right?
Where's Cat's Eye? Oh.
Cat's Eye all the way here.
I think honestly it's probably the same. It's just the font is different
Mm.
because it's all caps.
Okay, nah, but it's what I'm saying. It's like shrinks as you go down the list. Like the the top of the list is the evening performers. So the more on to the top you are, the later in the day you're performing.
I see.
So like Sexy Red, Central C is all before Cat's Eye, which is wow, kind of crazy. Those are established artists. Notable shout out, Beanie from the Philippines performing. Wow, good for them. I hope they translate here. It's a good group. Creepy Nuts.
When I see they do their sets outside the Philippines, I don't see it translating.
Beanie. They will need to step their game up, but they have the songs. They just have to, the presentation a little bit.
Yeah.
Now there's some sort of Yoast. Is that Yoast Klein though? That would be interesting.
I think we have Rios Club.
I'd love to see Yoast Klein in the Coachella. Okay, Saturday, Bieber. The Strokes, Giveon, Addison Rae. Yeah, Labyrinth, Somber, David Burnett of Alex G. Taemin on Saturday. Pink Panthers right next to Taemin. Fujikaze. Okay, wow. Davido. Luisa Sonza. Okay, and then Sunday, Carol G headlining with the Young Thug, Cascade, but not that Cascade, some sort of other Cascade with a K. Big Bang. Wow, Big Bang is high up the list. They're like the one before the headline.
Wow.
Okay,
So,
wow.
Big Bang with 3 members?
Yeah, I think so. Lovey, Major Lazer, Iggy Pop, FKA, Twigs.
Iggy Pop.
Yeah, Iggy
Wow,
Pop.
Iggy Pop gonna be shirtless.
Wet Leg, Clips. Clips got interesting. Lil Sims.
Wow, the lineup overall.
The lineup is
I'm
mid
not that
though. Yeah,
excited.
I don't know. Not really, yeah. Sabrina kind of interesting, but
But
we saw her
I feel like
already.
I've seen it already.
Yeah.
I think it's oversaturated.
Because she's gonna do the same song.
Yeah, unless her presentation is gonna be different. And we saw like her performance for the VMAs didn't translate positively on the Billboard charts. So I don't know how many different
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Probably the most exciting out of all these is Cat's Eye. Big Bang kinda, but I don't know. Big Bang.
Maybe when it gets closer, we could be more excited.
Big Bang. It depends if they're gonna sing live or lip sync.
I don't think they would lip sync.
I don't know when they did it because new, was this G Dragon's newer songs? They're all auto tuned. It's all the backtrack, so he doesn't really sing it. So that's what I'm saying. If he sing,
It would be interesting to see how G Dragon translates here in the West, cause I've seen him like in Europe performances, but here in the West, I'm so curious to see how the audience is gonna take them.
Europe is the
With-
West.
What's the and it? Well, you know what I mean. The West side.
Yeah, kind of all mid names. I ain't gonna lie. Like this is. Okay, whatever.
Of SM
No
is
Stray
available.
Kids?
Heck,
No.
put Green Velvet back on. 2, Under 15 is back in the headlines. And not because anyone asked. 2 teenage finalists from this train wreck of a survival show just dragged the producer and her company into court, as they should, on September 15th. Their lawyer filed for a provisional injunction to freeze their exclusive contracts. And the receipts are ugly. We're talking forced overseas activity plans, so-called camps, phantom meetings, and a full-blown Southeast Asia rollout scribbled together without even pretending to consult the girls, their parents, or their schools. The filing also cites blatantly one-sided clauses, fines on the kids, language that allows the agency to hand off their contracts to third parties like a cursed DVD. That's not conspiracy, that's literally in the lawyer's statement. Go read the legal documents if you're feeling delusional. Meanwhile, the producer's side is trying to paint the girls as unprofessional little flakes who skipped camp and dodged meetings. Their PR translation reads, "We only found out about the injunction from the press. They ghosted us. There was no Southeast Asia plan. We swear, just a desperate attempt to keep the show alive by airing it in foreign members' home countries." Which is code for, we were gonna throw it on some obscure cable network in Bangkok and call it global outreach. And now they're calling the girls' lawsuit unilateral withdrawal? Please, they're 15, not rogue agents. This whole situation reeks of adults refusing to take the L and instead clinging to the corpse of a show that should have been buried the second it hit headlines for sexualizing minors. Let's rewind the mess real quick. Under 15 was pitched as a global audition show for girls aged 8 to 15. And the first thing they did? Slap them into adult clothes.
You don't have
Heavy
to
star,
rewind
Dave
it. I
Chin,
remember
and
it.
brides. Anyway, the show is done. No one's watching. No one's buying. The public verdict came months ago. This was child exploitation dressed up as a K-pop dream, and no Southeast Asia tour stop is going to wash that stench off. The only thing left to do now? Shut it down completely, free the kids and make sure this never gets rebooted under another name. because Under 15 didn't just fail, it exposed just how far some producers are willing to go when no one holds them accountable. 3. Why did Was's Europe tour get
Good. Good that it's done. It should have been done, but I'm glad they're suing. Hopefully, they win against the producers.
It'll be shocking if you don't. This is kids. This is kids.
Yeah,
Like,
the
what does
hope
that
is
say about-
that hopefully, changes the industry once and for all, but who knows?
It canceled because it flopped twice. The official excuse? Internal circumstances, which is K-pop PR for we'd rather ghost you than explain our mess. That phrase first popped up in April when they postponed the whole tour to late 2025 like anyone was still waiting. Then September 8th hit. And surprise, surprise, they used the same copy-paste excuse when they quietly axed the whole thing. Nothing says we totally had it together like reusing a cancellation template. Let's talk pricing. Because that's where the delusion really reached outer space. These weren't arenas. These were theater rooms and club stages booked for weeknights, and yet tickets were priced like she was headlining the Vatican. Frankfurt, €127 and €149.
Y'all tripping. €149 to see Wasa in a theater?
In dollars?
It's like $160, $170.
In the theater?
Fuck? Yeah, in the theater. For $170, I can buy a bleachers, like a nosebleed seats for Beyonce, probably.
For a
You
theater, that's quite
tripping.
costly.
Yeah, you're tripping. I thought it was gonna be like $30, $40.
Which theater located where?
That's Frankfurt, Germany.
I don't know. Maybe Germany is expensive.
Because come on.
Is Germany expensive?
Well, it's not more expensive than States. Think here in the States, how much would that cost? It's crazy.
Like, I don't know. Frankfurt.
What about
It's like
it?
Is like a main city? Like
It's one of the bigger cities, yeah, but it's like, so what? That's crazy.
Euros for a 2,000 capacity venue. Berlin, same thing.
She said
Poland,
they have
90
the
euros.
money.
And don't forget the meet and greet stacked on top for another 129 to 100.
€90 for Poland is expensive. Poland ain't that rich. Poland ain't that rich. For Poland, it should be like $20, $30 to read the room.
€89. That's over €300 for a mid-tier solo act.
$20, $30.
Yeah, it's
In
Poland.
Poland.
Yeah.
For tickets to see a show?
Yeah. Like Lithuanians go to Poland to shop because Poland is that cheap.
Believe that.
You don't
That's
believe? That's
crazy.
literally my parents go every couple of weeks to go to Poland to buy like toilet paper and shit. Well, Poland is the China of Europe. They make like everything. Labor is cheap. They
Is
make
it?
everything in Poland.
Double ply?
Oh, I don't know. I don't ask. Probably they don't use single ply.
On a Wednesday, during the school year. Like, are you high? Meanwhile, twice, Blackpink and Stray Kids charged between £77 to £182 for full-scale arena dates with full production, moving stages, fireworks, live bands and armies of dancers. Wasa was booked in glorified high school auditoriums and charging arena-adjacent prices for a one-woman show. Girl, fans did the math, and the math said stay home. And it wasn't just one city. Germany alone saw prices rivaling AT's, a group with 10 times the fanbase and stage setup. Is her promoter concussed? People might have showed up
I
if
think that's
tickets
probably
started at
why.
£35 to £50, which
What do you mean?
That's probably why, like, based on what others have
Yeah, that's
charged,
what I'm saying.
the promoters are thinking, we could get you this price,
Oh, that's
right?
what you mean. Oh,
And then the star is like, of course, like, you're not gonna say no.
yeah, but
If historically people in this area, they pay this amount.
okay. To me, it looks like sometimes. Like, I think you guys posted on Discord, there was a resale. Somebody's seat, I remember at somebody's concert, Cat's Eyes, I think Cat's Eyes concert. They're reselling a ticket for $1 million. It's one of those cases where, like, no, fuck it. I'll put it in. Somebody buys it. I'm rich. If not, what I saw, I think what Wasa did is she's like, let's market expensive. If it sells, I'll perform. If not, whatever, not worth my time. I think that's that's what the logic had to have been. Because come on, $170 to see Wasa. Like she has some cool songs, but goddamn. Like 17 when 17 we looked up the concert in Sunrise, right? We looked it was cheaper than that, and that's 17. Sunrise, Florida, not no Frankfurt, Germany.
It's not Miami.
Okay, 50 miles away from Miami. Not even 50, 30. Come on, stop it.
which is the normal for small venue K-pop shows. Sunmi, Woods, Wonho, Billy, Card, they all toured Europe with prices under £50. But no, these mid-sized promoters stay thinking they're Live Nation. They book a 1,000-seat room, slap on $150 face value like they're Beyonce, and then get shocked when people aren't climbing over each other to pay $400 to wave across a barricade. You're not booking hype, you're booking reality.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
And reality says you cap out at 35 pounds unless you're bringing a laser show, Michael Jackson's Ghost or Jesus. And since most of these events were barely going to break even with that kind of pricing and weak turnout, canceling was cheaper. These companies don't need your $50, they need to cut their losses and move on before they burn more cash trying to sell VIP illusions to fans with student loans and Ryanair tickets. Now let's talk about the boys, because apparently they caught
I mean, I'm not mad at her. Like, because I really think the logic was like, if I can, if I can charge premium pricing, I'll do it. If not, I don't feel like doing it. If that is the logic, if she wasn't really just, like delusional, like if she was really just like, let's see if people gonna buy it. Because like sometimes people do that. Like whenever you list something off eBay, you don't really want to sell. You're like, fuck it, let's put expensive. Somebody buys it, or maybe submit the best offer, or whatever. It's kind of like that logic, I think. She's like, okay, let's see if we can get rich of this. If not, it's like I don't sell it because it's a lot of effort. Whatever. I don't feel like doing it, but if I can do it, for a good amount of money.
I wonder how many tickets you have to sell. Because maybe some.
Well, I would think sell out if it's like 1,000-seat arena. I think you would want to sell out. So I think that's the logic. It has to, because if that's not the logic, then she's delusional. Not she, whoever, part of the team. But if that's the logic, then I'm not mad at it. It's kind of just baiting people to see where kind of gauge the market a little bit. It's okay.
Same overpricing flu. Their Oakland show canceled due to unforeseen circumstances, which is another K-pop phrase meaning we're embarrassed by the seat map. Meanwhile, Atlanta and Seattle quietly got downsized to 1,200 cap rooms, a third of their original venue capacity. It's giving humble yourself energy. And guess what? Prices still weren't humble. VIP packages hovered around $400. And resale was getting even more unhinged. Imagine asking fans to cough up Beyonce coin for a show in a room smaller than a high school auditorium. $65 puts you in the back corner under the air vent. $170 gets you a decent floor view. And VIP is basically asking fans to finance the stage lighting. When American fans realize they're paying more to see a medium-tier K-pop group than they paid for Doja Cat, SZA, or literally anyone with a Grammy, cancellations are inevitable. This industry needs a reality check. If your artist...
Yes, seems like the industry is a little delusional. Like, why is the boys even touring here in the States? Like, what?
I'm surprised because I don't think we've seen them do any media work here.
Like, why are you here? If you want to come here, go do one show in LA, one in New York, and bounce. Like, if you have fans.
How many locations they
I
have?
don't know, there's some in Georgia. Like, what?
Georgia makes sense. There's a population there.
All got deported.
No.
That's like, no, stop it. Like, come on, the boys. Like, the boys ain't that popular. Stop it. Like, these groups, I don't get it.
Isn't in the top 20. You cannot charge.
Like, I'm not saying don't come to the country. No, come, but like, pick a couple of. No, pick a couple of. Why do you need to go to these small cities? Pick a couple locations if you want to do.
Probably a test run.
East Coast, West Coast, Midwest. That's it. 3 locations. If you have, they will fly out to see you.
They've been a group for a long time.
Yet they're still not popular here.
Yeah, but the thing is, you've seen smaller groups than them who are just debuting that came over and do a quick 2-stop, and it's like, wow, that's
okay, but those groups are more popular here. The boys are popular in Asia, so stay there. That's
I guess
not
they
like
see,
stay there, but
I think they see it
think
as
logically.
their opportunity to try it out.
Well, they
now or
tried it
never.
out. They tried it out, and they're canceling.
Yeah, and they're
They're
pretty much
canceling. Yeah.
seeing what
They did try it out.
the result to.
Prices for a mid-budget night out. Fans are loyal, but they're not dumb. And all these cancellations? That's the market saying lower your prices. For Everglow's rebrand is not the cute glow-up some of y'all are pretending it is. They had to make a whole new Instagram account from scratch. From 2 million followers to barely 5K. Do you understand how humiliating that is in 2025? Social media visibility is currency now. Algorithms don't care about your tiers or your contract dispute. They care about numbers. And going from 2 million with solid engagement to starting from 0 makes it even harder for them. Well, really said good luck, girls. Handed them a middle finger and left.
2 million of solid engagement. If they transfer over and they only have 5K. But I do think they should be happy for the 5K, because then those 5K really likes them and wants to see their work. So if they continue to build, that 5K can soon turn to 1 million. It's just people don't want honesty. You want them to buy fake followers to show they have following, but really they're not turning around a profit because no one is actually consuming their content. I appreciate the honesty with this group. Let them grow, let them start over fresh, because everyone starts off somewhere. So let's not say only success is for those who can have over 2 million followers. Let people who are like micro or starting off like with 2 3 following continue to build and grow and shine in their own right.
Now they're teasing a 4-stop fan meet
That's
tour
called
across
bullying.
Asia, which I
No.
genuinely hope goes well because after what they've been through, they deserve fans screaming in their faces and throwing rent money on stage. And honestly, it tracks. The new company is a touring-focused label,
5K
so
is
kicking
impressive
things
to
off
me.
with a fan meet tour is the predictable
impressive.
move. Keep costs low, test the waters, sell merch. 5.
The thing is, I wonder where they're reaching those people, right? Because they can't use the old account to say, yo, follow us there, right? So where how they got those 5K? Is there like another platform they're reaching those people? Because if the other label, the old label, owns all the social medias, it's kind of hard to reach the fans. So the 5K is not bad. Because like how else? Like it kind of has to spread organically. The fan pages have to share it. I guess they could reach out to the fan bases like, hey guys, this is us, we're back, blah 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 blah. I guess that's they could do, but do they have a social media manager? You never know with these K-pop companies.
Monsta X's IM just ended his exclusive contract with Sony Music Korea, which had been managing his solo work while he stayed in Monsta X. In fact, IM pulled off the solo agency while still in the group thing better than literally anyone else in K-pop. No exaggeration. The way he balanced his own career while rarely missing Monsta X content? Impressive. He never tried to distance himself from the group or act like he outgrew them. He just wanted to stretch his wings a bit. And Starship let him do it without locking down the whole cage. And while it's not official, I feel like he might be enlisting soon. He's almost 30 by the way. 6. Let's review some recent releases, starting with I Did, Starship's new boy group whose
So it was debut. Okay.
debut EP casually sold over 250k sales in under 48 hours.
Wow.
And yet somehow people
I did say it was gonna be popular in Korea. It gave me very much that To Us sound, Boys Next Door, that when they debuted, they kind of had similar sound. So I would think this would be popular in Korea.
still insist on calling Starship a small label. Like please, just because the building doesn't have a marble lobby doesn't mean they're rags to riches. Starship is not some scrappy underdog huddled behind a ramen cart. They're cacao-backed and sitting pretty as K-pop's unofficial number 5. Stop romanticizing them. They've got funding, they've got infrastructure, and now they've got I Did printing rookie money like it's a graduation gift. Anyway, sales aside, let's talk music. Their pre-release track Step It Up was exactly what you'd expect. Factory made idol hip-hop with a sprinkle of swag for rent. But the title track Chonran? Bright, bouncy, borderline addictive, the guitar-backed pop-rock flavor keeps it punchy without dipping into kindergarten core. It still sprinkles in hip-hop in the verses. Because we live in a world where boy groups can't breathe without an 808. But the overall vibe is fresh and youthful. Lyrically, it's all sunshine, confidence, and that we just debuted and we're ready to own the stage energy. And for once, it doesn't sound like it was ghostwritten by Alexa, and it's 3 minutes. Good job I Did. You're not reinventing the wheel, but at least you didn't crash it. Now enter NCT's Haechan, who finally said get me out of the chorus
she's
dungeon
late
and
on
dropped
this
his
one.
first solo album after 9 years in the NCT system. Honestly, this should have happened during quarantine when we were all crying into our ramen. But fine, I'll take it now and I'll take it loud. The album is straight up R&B heaven. It's smooth, melodic and filled with more bridges than the rest of 2025 combined. And that voice? Golden, expensive, emotionally feral. There are harmonies layered like frosting, and the songwriting actually has depth, restraint, structure. It's grown, sexy, and yes, melodic. Imagine that. An SM artist releasing music that doesn't sound like it was spliced together from 5 different demos at gunpoint. And the title track Crazy? Baby, it's vocal theater, guitar-led, minimal distractions, all eyes on the vocal. The song is designed to let Haechan's voice run the show, and he delivers with tone, breath control, and presence. And now we descend. Let's talk about Nana. Yes, that Nana, queen of after school, slayer of
I guess let's skip this. We didn't see that. Yeah, Crazy we reacted to like last week or so. It was and All Hours also we didn't see. Crazy was good. He had a nice vibe. A little Michael Jackson.
Okay. Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.